Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another round of Adiraiju Plays Godzilla Monster of Monsters. Today we will be heading to planet Uranus, which is by far the smallest world in the game, believe it or not. Ooh! Oh, come on. Ow, 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 stop that. Bad. Yes! That is a particularly obnoxious part. You're going to have to fight the Gotengo in that area, but now that he's gone, we'll just keep moving. Planet Uranus is made up entirely of warp points and is not only small, but easily maneuverable. In the original Japanese version, heading on a warp point meant that you could actually move to a different stage. Well, actually, in the original Japanese version, Godzilla could only move 2 spaces per turn, and Mothra only 3 spaces per turn, I believe. Except when you went on a warp panel, and when you went on a warp panel, you could move wherever you wanted. So we're just going to keep moving on. Yay! But the other thing about Uranus is because it's so small, and because it has a fair amount of monsters, it being this late in the game is going to take you up against a lot of monsters very quickly. And the last monster of Uranus is a doozy. Fortunately, because Uranus has so many warp areas, it's relatively easy to just heal up between battles, so it's not as bad as it looks. Later stages are not going to be so merciful. Uranus is really just a breather stage, comparably, so that's good. Come on, you. Oh, I do so hate fighting Godzilla. He just gets more and more aggressive the later you get in the game. Yes! Down you go and up to level 9. That's hopeful. So after that's done... You know what? I think I'll just go as Mothra. At this time. Because, the more you head out, the more damage you can do. That does not look like the planet Uranus. I mean, Mars, okay, so it was purplish, but you can sort of see this purple-red thing going. Jupiter and Saturn, they look like Jupiter and Saturn. Uranus, not so much. Well, at least Neptune's going to be more accurate, but, ooh, Neptune. Ugh. Uranus is the last truly fun level in the game, in my opinion. It's the last part of the game where the game itself says, you know what, let's have fun. Let's not be too difficult. It's going to be a little tricky in certain parts, but not really crazy difficult. After this, it just gets painful. Yeah, I'll get you! Ow, uh-oh, here we goes. Sometimes, Varan will decide to change which part of his body is vulnerable, so that's annoying. Apparently he likes to get hit in the face this time. Okay, more accurately, he doesn't like to get hit in the face, and more like the neck, I'm just thinking. Come on, you. Ow. This is why fighting Varan is no fun. Come on, you. Just a little bit closer. Nope, nope, nope. I'm just gonna shoot you in the chest and the face. That's obnoxious. I said... Yuck. You know what? I'll move Godzilla up one notch. Will I fight the enemy Hydra? Yes, I will. Largely because in an area this small, it's just plain difficult to face off against. It's just plain difficult to clear the board without pretty much clearing out all the monsters in the meantime. Later on, we'll actually get to boards that you can actually theoretically move around the monsters and just beat the hell out of the, just move on to the next world. In fact, you could do that with all the planets. It's just rather difficult to do so, and there's no real use for doing it. So, most players, myself included, just beat the hell out of the... Ow! Just stop that. Just beat the hell out of the monsters in the level, just because it's easier. Bye-bye, Hydra. At least Hydra's nothing to really be concerned about. He says right before he gets his butt handed to him. Ooh. I think I'll just slam the punch button. Yes, 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 you will. He's just nodding and nodding. Gonna nod right off if he doesn't watch it. Just keep moving, and booyah. There's another monster out of the way. Alright, fine. You want to fight Mothra? You can fight Mothra. But please don't fight her too hard. She's fragile. Famous last words. You want to fight? Okay, let's fight. Just don't hit me. Then again, that's not exactly a fight so much as a owie, 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 owie. At least Varan can't kick. That's useful. Just keep moving, pal. Oh, he did just kick! He did just kick. I didn't even realize Varan could kick. That's certainly a new one on me. You know what? For the next world, I'm probably going to, next world's going to be a rather difficult one, so I'm just going to keep moving. Nope. Mothra, don't move. Just beat the hell out of Varan again. Keep moving. Owie. But please, don't do that. Mothra would definitely actually be fairly useful if she could actually fly over enemy opponents. Enemy opponents as opposed to the friendly opponents. Is that what sort of... That's frenemies, I guess. Just keep hitting him. Come on, yeah, you better run. Down you go. And up we go to level 9. Nice. Oh, come on! Oh well, guess you had to face this guy sometime, but fortunately, he doesn't really get any more aggressive, even as the levels wear on. He does, however, remain just as aggressive, which is painful enough. Oof. Stop shooting me in the face so I can shoot you in the neck. Big improvement. In case you haven't noticed, yeah, Uranus is just one long cavalcade of enemy monster attacks after another. Or I could... Actually, that's one thing that you can do with Mothra in order to make this fights a lot harder, well, a lot faster, but also not quite as durable, is drop a lot of wings and then hit the opponent. Yes, I will fight Mothra, thank you very much. But I'd like to increase my life while I'm doing so, so I'm just gonna drop all these wings on the Matango. Nope. 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 Missed me. Well, that's that problem out of the way. Just keep smacking him. Owie, owie. You know, in the original movie, Matango had this, well, he had a long sort of tail with a point on it. For some reason, it looks like they removed the tip of Mothra's tail, and I don't know why. Very weird. Well, at least, a monster that doesn't get a whole lot of recognition in the video games got some here, along with Godzilla, so not so bad after all. And, come on, almost... No! Double no! Yeah, Mothra and Baragon, in case you didn't notice before, actually share a soundtrack. So that's something. Unlike Mothra, however... Oh, and yeah, in case you decide, hey, Baragon's short, maybe I could fly over him. Yeah, no such luck. Even when he's on 4s, Mothra will just sort of fall down like that. Obnoxious, ain't it? The real challenge is getting him while he's standing up, because he only really takes damage in his chest area. Come on, come a little closer. Oh, and he's unpredictable, too. No, I will not fight Baragon. I will fight Mothra, thank you. At least we're wearing him down. I can say that much. Eventually. Oosh. I do hate the fact that the 40-second timer doesn't have any, give you any control over whether you actually leave or not. I wish that... I suppose the game could be a lot less aggravating. Yes! If you were allowed to fight the enemy on your own terms. Oh dear. Or not. Gigan is actually, believe it or not, easier to fight as Mothra. Ow. Yeah, me and my big mouth. The thing is, if you attack him right at the base of the chest, at a certain angle, right in front of him, Gigan can't actually hit you with that laser eye of his. And you can just wail away at him without actually getting hit. Gigan has 2 attacks, and we'll probably be seeing more of them when we face him as Godzilla. He's got that laser eye, but he's also got this really obnoxious buzzsaw attack at his chest, and when he deploys that, Godzilla can really lose a lot of damage. It's not quite as devastating as the horseshoe fireballs, but it's still not pleasant. Yes, I will fight the enemy Gigan. I do hate this part. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Uranus isn't entirely warp spaces. The last few are city spaces, and of course the very last one, as always, is a yikes! As always, the very last one is a satellite dish. I don't know what to call it. Some call it the base. No, it doesn't look like a base, it looks like a satellite dish. A base looks like a giant cello that somebody half-assed. Ouch! Unless you're talking about a bass guitar, in which case it looks like a giant guitar that somebody half-assed. Zoom. Oi, that's the buzzsaw attack I was telling you about, and if you're not careful, he can back you into a corner and hit you with it. It does a lot of damage, and it doesn't actually reduce his power meter, so if he spams it, he is going to hurt you. So the best thing you can do, fortunately, he's not actually very aggressive, so you can, if you back into a corner, you can get lucky and just dodge the whole time. Just die already. I do not like facing Baragon. Screw you. Oh, I hate it when... yeah, hit detection in this game is shit sometimes. Do not face Baragon as Mothra. Trust me on this. You will regret it. Like I'm regretting it right now. Huh, I'm actually doing better against him than I thought I would. But the fact that Baragon doesn't actually have... well, the fact that Mothra doesn't actually have any means of really damaging a foe with a lot of damage once can be obnoxious. Nope. I'm going to face you as Godzilla. Hey, little guy. How do you see how you like being double-teamed? You and all your big old friends. Boom. Boom. Ow. Oh boy, you look familiar. In fact, I went through this stage already, didn't I? Yes, I did. Something like that, anyway. Come on, you. Well, I'm thankful for the Moonlight SY3 at least, but... ow. Gigan is the first enemy in the game that actually will give players a hard time if he decides to. If you're lucky, I got lucky. I will not deny it. I got very lucky. Baragon can sometimes be really obnoxious and just kick you into the corner and then just spam the crap out of that move of his with the buzzsaw. And that's never fun. Come on, you. Boom. Nope, nope, nope. Whoomp, whoomp. Hey, come on, I beat you in GMK. Then again, GMK hasn't come out yet. Godzilla Mothra King Ghidorah came out in 2001, and this game came out in, what, 1989? Yeah, I think that's about right. But, now that that's over, let's just get the heck off of Uranus. I refuse to make any half-assed jokes about Uranus, though. The only actual time I recall seeing Uranus in the media was a movie called Voyage to the Seventh Planet. No, Journey to the Seventh Planet. And it had this giant evil brain that could create illusions that would kill you if you actually believed in them, I believe. So, you better not believe. It's like the reverse version of Parappa the Rapper. You gotta believe so I can kill you! Oi. Nope, just gonna keep moving. You there. Who pops up and... Ow. Who goes there? Me, and I'm going to shoot you in the face. What do you ask? Owie. Well, thank goodness for the scales at least. Mothra isn't completely helpless without them, but still obnoxious. Kaboom! I love it when that happens. At least it's useful. Nope. Missed me. Neener, neener, neener. Honk, honk. Yes, and it is no illusion that the base levels are going to contain a lot more enemies later on down the road. This is how the game actually manages to make things difficult. Well, yeah, no, every game does that. I can't really give it crap for that. The game makes things more difficult by throwing more enemies at you of the same type, while you get your butt handed to you, even as you get stronger. But every game does that just to make things a little more difficult right up until the very end and give you a showing that you're accomplishing something, so I guess in this case I can't really get mad at the game for doing that, so hey, that's good. Although it does get obnoxious since Mothra gets forced to the ground every time. Ow. And that's never fun, or pleasant, or enjoyable. Whoa. Did that thing... Eh, well, whatever. Problem solved. Let's move onward. And, only one way to go. Yeah, Uranus is the last part of the game where you can actually say it's kind of fun. After this, things are going to get painful, and long, and arduous. Oh, is it going to get long and painful and arduous? But I'll get to that when I get to it. I'll have plenty of time to complain next time I revisit this game. Hey, that rhymes. I wish I could do that all the time. Owie, 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 owie. No, 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 don't send me back into the fireball. That's never fun. I'm not even sure what just exploded there. It looks like I exploded from the side, but whatever. Ow. That's one good thing about playing as Godzilla. Yeah, you get hit a lot, but on the other hand, you can take it. Just like real life. Just like real life, kids. But I'll see you next time, folks, when we move on to my least favorite world in the game. Oh...